see I put a little bit of that two-sided tape down, and then I just grab the fold and leave a little bit of a ridge there and push that down. Push it. So we'll do the same thing on this one, and we're folding it back like this. Okay, so that's what it looks like. This is the good side, and then this is the back side. This two-sided tape, or there's a glue also that dries immediately. There are two options, but might just make the process a little easier. Putting them together, see how they look together. They look really good. So I'm going to take it apart. Okay, so sewing our elastic on the front of the mask again, and we're going to scoop it around to this other side and do both sides. Okay, so now this is the front piece. We're going to take the back piece and we're going to match it up. 1/4 inch in, sewing all around the edge. I'll probably come along and trim some of this off. Now that it's sewn together, I can go with the two-sided tape and I can readjust both sides so that the window matches. It'll make it a nicer look. And now I'm going to use this two-sided tape again, run a little stream on the top and the bottom and on the side. Make sure the clear vinyl is cut larger than the opening. Plastic tends to want to walk or crawl or move. And now I'm going to turn it right side out through this hole. Okay, so after doing that, you've got to tidy it up quite a bit. And it looks pretty good on both sides. You can put a little bit more of the two-sided tape on the inside. Just run a little bit again. So it matches up nicer. We'll go around once with just a straight stitch and then go over again with a zigzag stitch. A standard foot will stretch the plastic. So I changed out my foot and it still continued to stretch it. You end up with an uneven square. So just with my little bit of experience with this, the vinyl wants to catch. It wants to catch on the middle below, on the foot. I'm just gonna let my foot skate along the side of the fabric. Went around with a single stitch. Just gonna trim it. And you can see it's in there and it didn't catch or anything. I was just running the foot right along the one side. The foot didn't have to skate on the vinyl. So now I'm going to go around with a zigzag stitch. This foot, you'll notice it's skating along there. It's not flat on the vinyl. Just to prevent the vinyl from stretching. Okay, that's what we have so far. Not so bad. You could sew over it quite a few times, or you could do embroidery along there. They could really look really cute. In the meantime, the zigzag, all I did was put it on a 2 for the length. And this is a woman's mask, so it needs to be less than 3 inches once it's folded, so that it cups around the face, and the pleats can go in the same direction. And once you have that figured out, that's kind of what it looks like. We make it so that the pleats meet in the middle and the full length of it from one end to the other is less than or right at 3 inches, whichever. So this is something I always forget when I start sewing the pleats. I'm always still in that zigzag mode, so you got to remember to take it out of the zigzag, because this straight line I find reinforces the elastic. So when you sew over it one more time, it's just going to reinforce the elastic so that you can pull on it pretty hard and it's really strong. So when it's folded, that's what it looks like. This is the top. And when you open it up, it's got a window. And I'll show you what that looks like once I brush my hair. The question everyone has is, don't they fog up? And the answer is they do. But I have a natural soap here that I use, and you rub it over, coat on the plastic, and it won't fog up. So I'll just keep rubbing that in. And I don't think I rubbed it all the way off. Some people mentioned to use Dawn. I've heard different things, so you can look that up.